That is such a welcome sight to see here in late January, seeing the sun out after the weather we've had over the past month. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Carter James Ranch here on a Sunday morning, out getting the cattle fed early, the South Poles. And it has been a wild month. Every YouTube channel that I follow, from channels in Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, everyone has had the same problems over the past month, and that's just been wild weather, cold temperatures, moisture, and now we've had mud issues. So it has been a month of muck boots, mud, being dirty. So it's just what you gotta get used to. Interesting. Perspective is everything in life. I used to go to the farm store, and occasionally I'd see someone walking in muck boots, and they'd be really dirty, and I'd always think to myself, man, why are they so dirty? And now the shoes on their foot, I understand it. When you're out in these elements and you're dealing with things, you just can't always be clean. So it's you got to deal with problems. This past month has just been different weather patterns that have caused different issues. So it's been a little exhausting, just day to day, week to week, having to adjust, be nimble, be quick on making changes and making sure the animals are cared for. So, but glad to see the sun, and we're finally starting to dry out, so it's a really positive thing. So let's take a look at the herd. Let me show you what we're doing back here in the back of the Carter James. So we just got done unrolling hay. We've been unrolling a lot of hay this winter, just trying to improve the pasture. Here in the back, we have a lot of buckbrush. We have a lot of tree shoots. We've been going through and clipping these out. Historically, this property has been bush hogged, and this would just get clipped off, and then he would get really upset and send up more shoots. So you just got these nasty things. And then we've got buckbrush that pops up in clusters, and so we're trying to feed a lot of hay through that, see if the cattle can help us by trampling that out. And so far so good. We've unrolled a lot of hay in the front pasture through January, and here at the end of January into February, we're going to be focusing a lot on this back pasture, feeding a lot of hay, keeping the cattle back here quite a bit more. So really trying to impact the ground. The herd is doing great. They came through the weather really well. We did have a first calf heifer over in the Wagyu herd. I think she started to come down with some pneumonia, but we actually treated her with some antibiotics 2 days in a row, and she has been doing great the last few days. Actually found her laying in the pasture with her head down. Every time she'd breathe, she'd be grunting, so that was a little alarming. But we were able to treat her and get her back on the road to recovery. So this little gal right here, she lost her ear tag. It's good to know your cattle. This is number 96's calf from last year. Her number is 9623, so I'm not sure how. I actually found her tag out in the pasture, but she's a nice girl. Sitting over here next to Bree, our bottle calf. Hey girl, say hi to everybody. She's such a good girl. Belle was over here a minute ago, but she might have walked off, or she might be hiding right behind. Nope, that's not her. But the herd's doing really well, so we're really thankful that we've come through the bad weather. We almost have a fall spring here, it feels like. We're going to be warming up into the mid to upper 50s this next week, so that'll be very unusually warm. So hopefully we don't swing the other way in February and get crazy Arctic temps again. But it's getting to, every day we get through winter here, we're getting one day closer to mid to late March when we'll start calving season. And then we got lambing season coming up right behind that, or right during that, in April. So lots going on. Be interested to share with you guys some, we're going to do a video on the sheep and the guard dogs. We've been having to do some training with Mac and Indy. I love Indy. She's such a cute little pup. She's a Maremma, and she is developing a bad habit of wanting to play and chase the sheep. So it's been a little challenging. So we're actually going to be putting a tire around her neck on a chain to try to slow her down and teach her not to do that. Oh, there's Belle. Hey Belle, how you doing? You getting some good brome hay? Yeah, they love itches. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, there's just constant challenges in ranching, which is challenging and fun, sometimes frustrating. So yeah, here's Comanche. What's up, Comanche? You doing all right, big boy? You know, Comanche's a nice bull. I don't know, I like petting him just briefly and then I get out of the way. So don't need to be best buddies with him, but want him to be used to me anyway. So, who you calling for? But he's looking good. I like him. I'm biased though too, since he's my first bull I ever got. So I hope he continues to develop out and turns into a great animal. But so that's about it. I'm not going to ramble on. Last quick announcement. I'm excited. I'm going to be doing a farm visit out at our Redemption property with Bruce Shanks from Sassafras Valley Ranch. Gonna be meeting him out there tomorrow, so looking forward to meeting him, and I'll probably do a little interview with him. But Bruce has just been a great resource for me from sourcing cattle and the sheep, and just a good resource on questions I have. So I really appreciate everything that he's helped me start to grow here, and just gonna want to have him out to the property to give me some ideas on what he might do, and maybe some fencing setup. So we'll look forward to doing that tomorrow, and thank the Lord we're gonna have some pretty good weather for it. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks all for watching, everybody. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.